Hello financial fans, it's April 23rd, 2022 and my portfolio as of this moment is down 6.4%. The S&P 500 is down about 10%, so I'm beating the S&P 500, but it's nothing to brag about because I'm going downhill, and what we want to do in this market is increase our value, but at the moment I'm at a point where the value of my portfolio is less than it was at the beginning of the year. But things have a way of changing. We shall see what happens when a lot of news items are yet due to occur in this year of 2022, and then there's 2023 and 2024. And depending on how long a horizon you have, how far out you're looking, 6% down is something that happens once in a while, and that's a poor excuse, but I'm sticking with it for right now. So let's take a look at some stocks to consider, stocks that have inviting numbers, and we'll begin with BP. BP is an oil sector stock. $29.87 is the current price per share. It was at $29.88 at the close of trading this week, and then it went down another penny after hours. We look at the column on the left, 2/3 of the way down, 52-week range. $22.64 was the low and $34.16 was the high for the past 52 weeks. So it is in the middle there, somewhere between the high and the low for the past 52 weeks. Look down a little further, see the average volume, 16 million, make it 17 million shares approximately trade every day. And the people who evaluate stocks consider this one to be overvalued, meaning they think it will go down before it goes back up. The middle column, PE ratio, third item down from the top, 13.35, which is good. I would prefer if it were closer to 10 or less, but 13.35 is still a low PE ratio, and low is good in PE ratios. And go down a little further, see forward dividend and yield. They're paying out $1.30 per share, and the calculation for the percentage on that is 4.34%. That's what you get for holding on to the stock if it stays at more or less the same price. And it looks right now like the earnings per share in that middle column, about the fourth item down, the earnings per share, $2.24, certainly covers the dividend. And we look down toward the bottom of that column, 1 year target estimate. They're expecting this stock possibly to go up to $36.95, and that would certainly be a very nice move if that does happen. Next we look at DVN Energy Corporation. DVN is the symbol. It was down 5% the last time it traded, and it's down after hours by 7 cents per share, $58 current price per share. And the column on the left, 52-week range, about 2/3 of the way down, 52-week range, $21.30 was the low, so it was way down there, and $65.45 was the high over the past 52 weeks. So it's closer to the high than it is to the low, but it still has some headroom where people might be dollar cost averaging and trying to get that back up to its $65 price. Average volume, the bottom of the first column, 13 million shares trade every day, and the experts consider this stock to be near fair value. Middle column, third item down, PE ratio, 13.8, about 14 is the PE ratio. That is higher than I would want. I prefer a PE ratio of 10 or less, but 13.86 is not a high PE ratio, and it looks pretty safe for right now. Earnings per share, $4.19 per share, and that covers the dividend, which is $4, and that gives a person who's holding on to the stock almost a 7% yield, 6.89% yield on the stock while you're holding on to it. So it is just about up there with what the rate of inflation is, not quite, but still that's a nice dividend check to have coming in. And we look at the bottom of that middle column, 1 year target estimate, $72.04, and that would be a big move up for DVN Energy. Next we look at our old friend Intel. INTC is the symbol. It lost 96 cents last time it traded, well actually 9 cents after hours also. So it was down, but not down as much as most stocks on Friday. $46.45 the current price per share. Look 2/3 of the way down the left column, 52-week range, $43.63 to $59.52, so it's closer to the low than it is to the high. And the average volume, bottom of that column, 38 million shares trade every day, and this stock is considered to be near fair value. Middle column, PE ratio, there we go, 9.58, that I like very much. Forward dividend yield, a little further down that column, 3.14% is what the person gets for holding on to the stock and just waiting for an opportunity to sell at a massive increase in price. And the 1 year target estimate, $53.69. That could be an easy move for Intel if things go well during the remainder of this year. There are opportunities for the business world to get back to a more hectic, normal pace, and that would make Intel stock probably move up a bit. We shall see if it gets up to $53.69. That's a possibility, certainly. Next we look at a stock that was up on Friday, Western Alliance Bank Corp, and the symbol WAL. $78.03 was the closing price, and it went up after hours to $79.70. So this one seems to be moving upwards. WAL, you might want to take a look at that. The 52-week range, $73.31 was the low, $124.93 was the high. The average volume, about 1 million shares trade every day, and look right down there at the bottom, it says it's undervalued. They expect this stock to be going up. Well, it's certainly been going up after hours, up over 2% after hours. That's pretty amazing. PE ratio, third item down the middle column, 9. I like that. And we go down a little further, forward dividend and yield, $1.40 is what the payout is, and that comes to less than 2%, but it's still a check coming in. It's better to have it perhaps than not. Down at the bottom of that column we see the 1 year target estimate. Look at that, $121.77, $121.77 the expected price per share 1 year from now. Worth checking out, I think. Stock to consider, and I thank you very much for watching.